Good Friday evening, one and all. Welcome on in. It is going to be a busy, and I mean busy, Friday here at Top Shelf, and we are very excited to get things rocking and rolling. We got eBay. We got Top Shelf breaks. That's right, I said breaks twice. We got all sorts of stuff that is ready to rock, and we have brand new sound bites.
Hello there.
So lots of stuff I'm very excited about. We'll press them throughout the night. Lots of very exciting things. But most importantly, we're going to get started with a brand new release. And it is this right here, 2025 Topps Museum Collection. That is right. We've got a break that has sold out of this on the Top Shelf Break site. It is a dual hobby box BOGO tiered teams break. So that's going to be our first break, and then it is going to be eBay, and more eBay for what we have here. We've got 3 boxes of Panini Prizm Football. We have 3 boxes. Is it 3? Hold on. I gotta count. I gotta make sure I'm not leading you all straight. Yes, 3 boxes of this 2026 Topps Chrome Premier League Soccer that is also on the board. And then we have another new release, not necessarily a new product, but Donruss Optic H2. 10 boxes of this that we are going to rip through here as well. So that is everything on the eBay side. And then obviously we've got everything that you see here on your board, a 4-box of Prizm Football. We've got teams and we've got an EB dub on the board for those spots. So still some ways to pick up some spots. 8 teams if you want a chance at the Giants as a freebie. And then also the Donruss Optic Football. We have a single hobby box and we have a triple mega box, triple team tiered. Lots of football, lots of baseball, lots of soccer. It's going to be a good night. And like I said, museum collection going to start us off here. So we are going to kick that off and away we go. So give us 2 seconds. We're going to set this one up. It is a new format this year for this product. Only 1 pack per box. Hey, Carter. How's it going? I just realized I didn't respond to your text. The answers to those questions are Saquon Barkley and Tyreek Hill. For the cards my children are after. All right, 15 names, tier 1, tier 2. We're going to roll the dice, say a grand total of 15 times to get our 2 lists. And a little bit more. There we are. And 15 times on the names. And our first of our eBay breaks will be up at 8:30 Central. Just a little over 15 minutes from now. It is a 3-box of Prizm. So stay with us, or if you're just joining us from eBay for the first time, the second time, the third time, however many times, welcome. Glad to have you here. There are your teams, so let's dive right in. Fun new buttons. One of many tonight that we'll press. But I'm excited. It's the small things in life, really. We are starting off our Friday evening with some 2025 Topps Museum Collection Baseball. A new release today, and it will be a big one. 1 card per pack, 8 cards per box. We're looking for 2 autos and 1 relic card in these among 8 cards. So, without further ado, let's hope for some big hits. Good luck, everybody. Here we go. This is the first box of this that I have opened. This used to come in 4 separate smaller boxes, mini boxes. Not no more. Where's the garbage can? Oh, it's way over there. I got to move that before we do another break here. Okay, I don't know what order these are in, but I'm going to make the assumption. Yep, we are. The numbered cards are on the bottom, and we're going to start with Mark McGuire to 249. As for the A's, Joe DiMaggio to 99. For the Yankees. Hello, Tyson. Hello, Brian. Welcome. Happy Friday. Roberto Clemente base. As for the Pirates, Nolan Ryan for the Rangers. And our final base, Babe Ruth. And we're going to start off with a banger right out of the gate. We are getting ourselves a framed autograph of Mariano Rivera. Unbelievable. 2 of 15 going to the Yanks. And the Yankees belong to Alex. Look at that. Woo! Museum framed autograph card of Mariano Rivera. Alex came in, bought the last of the spots in this break, and boy, did it pay off. Incredible. Look at that. We move on. Our auto relic, Ryan Mountcastle to 299 for the Orioles. Orioles going to Paul. 92 of 299 on the bat and jersey relic. And our other relic, it is a single relic. It is Cody Bellinger for the Yankees. Yankees staying hot to 35, 13 of 35 for the Yankees. All right, that is box 1. We are on to box 2. These breaks go quickly, but not a bad start. Mariano Rivera on the framed auto to 15. See if box 2 can live up to even more hype here. Are numbered. Ichiro to 150 for the Seattle Mariners. Jose Altuve to 199 for the Houston Astros. The 3 base, Honus Wagner, Christian Yelich, and Nick Kurtz. And we will hit the quad relic or relic on the bottom now that we know that is underneath the parallel numbers. And it is going to be a quad relic. Jung-Hoo Lee, 47 of 99 for the Giants. And the Giants belonging to, where are they at on here? Dan picking up the Giants and the quad primary pieces. Yeah, let's do it, Carter. We got him here. Let's rip him. I got 2 more. Hey, Daniel. Happy Friday. Our auto going to the Astros. Cam Smith to 149. The Cam Smith auto, rookie auto at that, on card. That's the nice thing about this product is that the autos are on card. Very nice cards. Astros. Who's got those Astros? Astros going to Dan. Dan staying hot. His second hit. I'm actually going to change out this to a 100 because it's a little skeptical. All right, and final card. What do we got? We got 2 bats, and it is for the Cubbies. Andre Dawson, 28 of 99. Double bat game-used memorabilia going to Alex. Alex with another very nice hit. The Hall of Famer, Andre Dawson. Very nice. 2 boxes, folks. That went quick, but boy, did it not disappoint. Look at that. Great stuff, great autos, great designs, great start for Museum Collection Baseball. We're going to put up another 2-boxer. We have to. That was just too pretty. There's 2 boxes sitting here that are just going to tease me. Another break of that is up. So be on the lookout for that. TopShelfBreaks.com, another dual box BOGO tiered break. We're down to just 2 spots in our EB dub. And next up is going to be our 3 box of Prizm over from eBay. So we are 10 total spots away from our EB dub. And we are actually going to add a cool personal box to the site. And that is going to be the 2026. I'm very excited about this. We're actually going to rip one of these. The 2026 Upper Deck Chicago Blackhawks Centennial. There are 2 autographs in this, and if you check the checklist of this product, it is incredible. Absolutely incredible. So we are going to put that on the site under our Get Personal section. So check that out over at Top Shelf Breaks. They were just added. But right now, we're going to get the eBay break set up for Prizm. Give us 1 second here. We'll get this all ready and raring to go. Fun thing about eBay is like we've got folks from a pretty wide. It's just a wide range of areas that everybody's ordering from. It's cool to see. I know we've got a pretty robust TSB base, but there's some just expanding beyond that even. Really cool to see. So I do appreciate everybody that has found us via eBay if you're tuning in. We are here nightly. Monday through Friday with breaks. Hey, Frank. Yes, he was actually here last night. So Tuesdays and Thursdays, I think he's going to be doing YouTube breaks. So he'll be on regularly. But I'm here Wednesday, Friday. But yeah, he's going to be doing Tuesday, Thursday. It's a new box, Matt. Have you not seen these? Upper Deck released these. Search 2026 Upper Deck Blackhawks Centennial box and look at the checklist. There are 2 autos per box in these things. They're $150 a piece. I put them in the Get Personal section on TopShelfBreaks.com. But you got to look at the checklist. It has everybody. Everybody. Yeah, Frank, we're going full steam ahead here and doing a lot more breaks. It's going to be fun. CK is probably going to jump in the chat at some point tonight. That'd be my guess. Hello, eBayers who have bought into 3 boxes of Prizm. Glad to have you joining us. Not yet. I would stay tuned. Could happen. Nade, what's happening? All right. It is 8:30. We got a schedule to take care of. Our first eBay break of this Friday evening is 2025 Panini Prizm Football. And we've got 3 boxes in a pick your team style break, and it should be a good one. We're looking for some big hits, 2 autographs per box. There's all of our usernames and our teams right over there to the right side of the screen. Good luck, everybody. Here we go. Hey, gotta love some Colston Loveland. For the number of people that were dogging the Bears after that pick and the fact that it's worked out as well as it has, love it. Absolutely love it. Okay, here we go. Matthew Stafford, MVP Matthew Stafford, might I add. Silver. Whoa, bunch of sticky cards there. Barely beating out Drake May. It's a lot closer than I thought it was going to be. Jalen Johnson, orange to 249. And a silver Jackson Dart Emergent. The emergent cards have been very good for us. Previous break of this, it was a Cam Ward gold vinyl to 5 in the emergent. We were on a tear the other night. I don't think there was anything that was going to stop us. And I mean, was it a LeGarrette Blount 1 of 1? What else did we hit? The Prismania Puka. That case in general was just bonkers. I wish all of the cases were like that. Orange Wave to 65, Willis McGahee for the Bills. And that's our first auto for the Browns, Dylan Gabriel. Going to Cleveland, Chavo. That's Joe C. I know that name. Dylan Gabriel, QB auto. Not numbered. There is auto number 1. See what else we can find. Chase Brown, silver for the Bengals. And a Rocket Ishmael for the Panthers to 180 on the pigskin parallel. Right, Matt? Like, I looked at it, I'm like, I kind of want to buy the whole case. Just give me all of it. That is literally every Blackhawks player still alive, and even some that have passed, in that checklist. Vernon Davis, green optic to 75 for the Niners. That's going to San Francisco, and DB... the optic green. It is going to be a busy schedule here tonight. We are diving immediately into 3 boxes. Oh, Drake May silver. Good start, folks. Second year Drake May silver going to Boston Ron. I bet he's a Pats fan. Nothing that gives that away. How about some Steven Jackson silver for the Rams on the throwback unis? Kalel Mullings for the Titans, the purple ice. We've got another auto coming up here. Who is this? Who we got here? It is Demetrius Knight Jr. sensational signatures, trying to match the tiniest signature possible. But a gold, it's going to be a nice low number. 3 of 10 for the Bengals and Bodix. Demetrius Knight Jr. Yeah, I'm not, man, I was kind of selfishly hoping that the Bears would reach out and interview him for their offensive coordinator role. But he probably wants somewhere where he can actually call, well, because he's not really calling the plays, because McVay's going to call the plays. now I'm even more irritated. Now that I'm thinking about it. Opinion on wild card. Affordable. Fun to rip. Definitely more not I would say investment driven. Yeah, he did open another breaking location. However, Caesar's actually going to be moving over here. So we are cleaning out CK's office, and we're turning that into a second studio for breaks. So all the breaks are going to be here. Because all you fun eBay folk have been so good to us, and we've increased our breaks so much here over the last couple weeks. Really no choice but to have everybody here. Oh, I never thought of that, Tyson. That's actually not a bad hypothesis there. Yeah, because McVay's been talked about as quitting early. Moving to TV, maybe. Which he might. I mean, I think he'd be good for it. Marquise Brown, light blue wave to 230. What are the encased cards? Because they've had some crazy autos in wild card, depending on what you got. Abdul Carter has the 4th overall selection to 200 on the tie-dye. Colston Loveland ones? If I had to guess, Luther Burton Silver Prismatic. If I had to guess, I would say those are probably in the neighborhood of Brock Purdy purple, 125, and a Fireworks Jackson Dart. If they're autographed, I mean probably like $20 a piece, 25. I will say the problem with wild card is there's like 51 of ones of the same player. It makes zero sense what they've done. So in that sense, they kind of devalue themselves when they shouldn't. Jalen Lane silver for the Commanders. Jack Beck orange for the Raiders to 249. Yeah, I mean that's my biggest gripe with wild card is like everything's a low number. It like devalues the low number almost. Antoine Winfield on the color match jersey for the Bucks, red wave to 149. Dexter Lawrence silver lockdown for the Giants. And that is box 1. On to box 2. Like, the cool thing... Yeah, Tyson, yeah, that basically is it. Although, I bought there was a quarterback-only wild card that came out last year. I think they might have done it again this year. There's like 7 cards, and they were all QBs. And we pulled a Jackson Dart 1 of 1. And like I'm sitting here and I'm looking at it. My kid loves the card. And I'm just like, is this something we get rid of now, or do we hold on to this? But now that Matt Nagy is the OC with the Giants, I'm scared to death of its future value. All right. Blue Ice, Vince Ferragamo, $2.99. And our first auto, Tyler Booker for the Cowboys. The purple X-Fractor /49. Cowboys, Bo Dix. The Nagy effect is indeed real. Man. I've never felt a way about a coach that I do about Matt Nagy. Kaimi Fairbairn, silver for the Texans. And Wayne Sherbet /200 on the hyper tie-dye. Purple Gerald Riggs for the Falcons. Oh, man. /125. And a silver Jaden Daniels for the Commanders. Bo Dix again. Second-year silver Jaden Daniels. Silver Tony Dorsett for the Broncos. Gab picking up the Tony Dorsett because everybody remembers him as a Bronco. Elijah Arroyo, purple ice /225, and a Denzel Ward, the vet auto for the Cleveland Browns. So the Browns with 2 autos, and Joe C., who has been on the heater of all heaters this week, picks up another auto. There's some old school names in this, like old school. Braylon Allen, light blue /230. Tyler, are you talking about the eBay Prizm? This is what we're doing now. Buda Baker red /149. Or are you talking about the Prizm on Top Shelf Breaks? Lamar Jackson silver fractal. The eBay auctions are tough, man. Watching them jump in like the last 15 seconds. You think, oh, I'm getting a great deal. And then, whoop, $80 turns into $130 in a snap of a finger. There's a science to eBay bidding these days. If you're asking what it is, I still don't know. X-Fractor Willis McGahee /49 for the Bills. And Hanark. I mean, I would honestly just like look at, I mean, we've done so many of these breaks the last couple days. I would just look at the previous days and where teams have landed as an average. Tucker Kraft silver for the Packers. DJ Moore finally able to speak. $249. Caleb, did DJ the top play of the year at the NFL Honors last night in the overtime thriller against Green Bay in the regular season? Claims he's going to be back with the Bears next year, so looks like somebody might be restructuring a contract. Cade Stover to 180. Greg Rousseau, lockdown for the Bills. Yeah, I mean, the TSB side, I mean, the prices are what they are. DJ Moore Silverman is a DJ box, apparently. Who's got the Bears? Boggs has the Bears. Caleb Williams, Prizm break. Frank Gore, tie-dye. All right. Did we? Yeah. Okay. For a second there, I thought we only got one auto. We got two. Final box. Do we got some sales? Some last box magic. I didn't even hit the button for this break. Dang it. I have two buttons. I have fun buttons for our football breaks. This is the eBay 3-box break, PFH 5. PFH 5. And then up next will be 2026 Topps Chrome Premier League. 3 boxes of that. I got to hit my button since I didn't hit it earlier. How about some Madubuke for the Ravens to 25? Baltimore, 52 says, get off the field. It's the username. Nice low number. And how about another low number? Trey Harris for the Chargers. LA Chargers going to LaFleur. I wish I had the LaFleur button from Dodgeball, but I don't. This is going to be very low number. That is going to be 17 of 25. Trey Harris. Very nice. The rookie wideout out in L.A. Matt, I forgot to text you. Like, I saw it, and I'm like, oh, the Series 1's up. And then I saw you bought it. I'm like, oh, crap. I forgot I was going to text him when it was up. Zay Flowers, silver. Lance Briggs, red wave for the Bears, 149. He was a fun one to watch. Got his jersey up on my wall at home. We got ourselves a Super Bowl Fractor Isaiah Pacheco to 60 for the Kansas City Chiefs primetime. Picking up the Chiefs running back. Love these Super Bowl Fractors. How about Emmitt Smith silver for the Cowboys, the all-purpose. Silver Joe Theismann for Washington, Dylan Sampson pigskin for the Browns, and a Curtis Rourke for the San Francisco 49ers is auto number 2. San Fran going to DB. That is the Indiana QB for the presumed number 1 overall pick. Fernando Mendoza took the reins there, coming from Cal. Nice Cam Ward base. JT Tumaloau for the Colts to 200. Purple Ice Denzel Ward to 225. And a Prizm break. Very nice. Caleb Williams Blue Ice to 99. Going to the Bears and Boggs. The EB Dub sold out. And one team left in the 4-box? Holy moly. Looks like we got some more Prizm coming. If anybody wants the Browns in a 4-box of Prizm here, head over to TopShelfBreaks.com. It is available. We'll be doing that later tonight. Museum collection we have on the site as well. That is 2 teams in a 2-box of museum collection. And if you missed earlier, we opened 2 boxes of that. It did not disappoint. A nice silver frame, Mariano Rivera in the silver ink. Beautiful card. Absolutely beautiful card. Andre Dawson, dual relic autograph. Nice Cam Smith auto for the Astros on card. Museum collection is just so much fun. Do I miss the mini boxes? Yes. But the quality is still there. Still incredible cards. No complaints from my end. Believe it might be the same number of hits, too. Or maybe it's 1 less relic. It might have used to have been 4 hits altogether. Now it's down to 3. Orange Wave, Woody Marks for the Texans to 65. Who's got the Houston Texans? Houston Texans, JJBs, sports cards. Cade Otton, silver. Antoine Winfield to 230 on the light blue wave. Again, we've got some Premier League coming up right after this. We're taking no breaks. We are going from break to break to break. We've got a lot on the board tonight that we need to get to, and we will be here however late we need to be to get it done. So a fun Friday evening ahead of us here. Anybody watching the Olympics opening ceremonies? Vita Vea, 249. Did you watch Lindsey Vonn be a badass and ski down a hill super fast with a torn ACL? Breece Hall, silver for the Jets. Pigskin to Ron Bland to 180. Larry Fitzgerald, prismatic silver. And that is going to do it. So, quick auto recap here. Hey, CK. Happy Super Bowl weekend or Superb Owl weekend for those of you who observe. All right, auto recap. Dylan Gabriel auto for the Browns. A Demetrius Knight Jr. for the Bengals to 10. Tyler Booker for the Cowboys to 49. Denzel Ward for the Browns. Trey Harris to 25 for the Chargers. And a Curtis Rourke for the Niners. And that's going to do it. 3 boxes of 2025 Panini Prizm Football. All right, so We are going to get the next. PLSH1. Okay. PLSH1. There they are. Did we have any? I don't know about Rick. I know we had DJ Moore. There was a lot of DJ Moore, which is kind of weird. Oh, we're still awaiting payment on a couple here. Those are not. Oh, okay. We've got to wait a bit. We're still waiting payment on two. One of which is going to happen here any second, and then another one. That's not going to finish auto paying until 9/23. If it's the soccer one, it must have been. I don't know why. That kind of puts a wrench on things. That much is for certain. Yeah, because we're going to have to wait until that clears. Bodix, I know you hang out in the chat every once in a while. I don't know. Because it looks like your Wolverhampton order is the one that's held up. You want to do the EB dub? We can do the EB dub. Nope, never mind. No, we're doing the soccer. Pay no mind to all the things that I said. Okay. Who's ready to learn that Steven knows nothing about soccer? This is going to be a gem. Just you all wait. Okay. Um, that I don't know. We have blasters of it. I don't know if we have any available for personals. I'd have to look at I think it's like $335 a box, if I'm not mistaken. And never mind. Okay. Here we go. We are diving into 3 boxes on our next eBay break of 2026 Topps Chrome Premier League. So there's our clubs right over there that everybody purchased over on eBay. We appreciate each and every single one of you. And now it is time to rip. We've got 3 autographs in total that we are looking for in these boxes, and hopefully they are going to be some good ones. Good luck. Oh, Golden Boot buyback. Didn't realize they were doing a buyback on this. I wonder if we're participating in that. That'll be exciting. The MVP buyback taking off and running. Oh, if this is a set where every other card's upside down, I'm going to be annoyed. Hold on, let's find out. Yep, they are. Great. Awesome. Hyper Shea Lacey for the Manchester United. There's 4 cards per pack. This is like Rookies and Stars. Rookies and Stars, every other card was upside down. It's like, really? We got to do this? Golazo, Eric Cantona, 4-man U. Silver, Thielmans for Aston Villa. Romel Donovan, Brentford, Hyper. And our first numbered, it's a 92, Alexander Isak, Liverpool. The Premier League throwback fractor. It's a 92. Stuff, and that's his job. I do find it funny that they made a card based on that. That's pretty good. Tottenham. Ten boxes of Optic H2 after this. That'll be fun. No idea what to expect. Black wave to 10. Bafode Diakite, defender for Bournemouth. Soccer Dave. 6 of 10. I probably butchered the heck out of that name, and that's okay. Very nice. 6 of 10. Alive and kicking, Archie Gray. Silver Van Dijk, defender. Heartbreaker, Palmer. Cole Palmer for Chelsea. Galazzo, Tony, and Kone for Man U. Lots of shiny stuff in this. Still looking for our auto in box 1. Tyson, what's the case that I'm looking for on these? Gruda, Brixton, and our auto, Xavi Simons. That's going to Tottenham. Going to Underground. Helix? Okay, that's what I thought. They're so. I will say the designs on these are pretty sharp. To the point of there's probably a couple different inserts that could be passed as a case hit. The streets won't forget. Tony Yeboah. Kevin. Stefanos. Hyper. Future Stars to 150, Archie Gray. And Moises Casido. Oh, there's animes in this? Interesting. Hi, CK. How's your day? Ah! The heck? This pack does not want to open. There better be something good in there. There's not. Mohamed Salah. Streets won't forget. Elano. Silver. Susek. Alive and kicking, Salah. And a teal wave to 199, Tyler Adams. And Mane for Liverpool, the heartbreaker. Or is that stoppage time? I don't know what they call that insert. I'm calling it Heartbreaker. Naming things myself. I don't care what Topps calls them. All right, that's box 1. On to box 2. Yes, R.I.P. I can't, but like, did they say like a cause of death or anything for her? Because she was still pretty young. She was, what, in her 70s? Like, she was in so many movies and shows. Like, Schitt's Creek happened, and it was like a renaissance. Then she did Beetlejuice. Man. I'm assuming it was heart-related. Streets won't forget Stephen Ireland. Chris Richards. Alive and kicking. Omar Mamouche. To 299. Simon Adingra. Probably butchered that too. That's okay. Collamore for Liverpool. So like I follow like some of the SNL clips, like social media accounts. Why do you have to go to Houston? Ew. Of all the towns, you have to go to Houston? Nothing major. Dylan Gabriel auto. Had a Trey Harris to 25 auto. Yeah, nothing crazy. Hyper. David Brooks. Silver. Jamo Aloba. Aguero. Manchester City. Galazzo Gareth Bale. And a silver. Charlie Alcaraz. Oh, well, okay. Well, if it's the Children's Hospital, then okay. That gets a pass. It's just like, I don't know. Been there twice. Nah. Just nah. Freaking concrete jungle. In the heat. I'm in the Denver part of Texas. What's the event? Anthony Alonga. Hyper. Galazzo. Georgi Kinkladze. Silver. Diakite. Hyper Lopez. A blue Jean-Philippe Mateta to 150. And Raul Jimenez. Wait, really? Tyson? Oh, so basically they're going to tell you about all these great things to help you do your job better. And how you should be using automation to keep a better track of your supplies. Am I right? Have we found auto number 2? I don't think we have. I think it's in this pack. Feels a little bit thicker. Maybe not. At least catch like a Rockets game or something while you're down there. Watch Kevin Durant. Silver. Cole Palmer. Oh, there's our auto. Zach Abbott to 150. Going to Nottingham. Nottingham. Kevin Klinger. Streets won't forget. Yakubu. Future stars Nico O'Reilly. Got some color coming up here. Hartman. Hyper. Some gold. Gold's not very low numbered. 275. Milambo. Alive and kicking. Anthony Robinson. Cole Palmer. This one's numbered to 75. Very nice. Cole Palmer going to Chelsea. Who's got Chelsea? Sound Soccer Cards has Chelsea. Oh, it's at 10 p.m.? Oh, thank goodness. They were all stacked up so much. I'm like, why are they all backed up back to back? Well, on the schedule, it said something else. It said, hold on. Oh, did I jump the gun? No, I didn't. Hold up. Did I? Oh, shoot. I'm sorry, folks. I am like a half hour ahead of schedule. Why was I thinking it started at 8:30? Oh. Darn it. My bad. Was it originally on 8:30 and I'm just like not losing my mind here? Or was it? Or just can I not read? I thought for sure it said 8:30, 9 and 9:30. And I'm freaking out thinking that like I'm like starting to fall behind schedule. Like the whole thing threw me off. Okay, no, that makes me feel better. It makes me feel like I'm not like ah! Oh, goodness. These clocks, man. Throwing me off. I'm not used to this schedule thing. That's what I get trying to look it up on my phone and not like a desktop. Font's so small and then I can't read worth a you-know-what. Oops. Well, we'll get these loaded up to topshelfbreaks.com so you can go back and watch them. Clocks, how do they work? Don't know. You know the worst part is, because I started a new job like 3 months ago. So I used to have to travel to downtown Chicago every day. And now, like, I have, like, got all the time in the world in the morning, and I still can't leave the house on time. And I don't leave my house until, like, 9 o'clock now. Like, my internal clock is just gone. I don't know what happened. I used to be very punctual. Not anymore. I'll call it old age and just leave it at that. Reese Nelson for Arsenal. It's been a long week, too. I will say that. I don't know why. Now I just feel like an idiot more than anything else that I can't just read time in general. It's I feel like Mandela effect right now, if I'm being completely honest. 23 of 75, João Pedro for Chelsea. Is that the same? Okay, then that makes a lot more sense that it wasn't supposed to be till 9:32. Because, like, there was still a payment that was outstanding, and I'm like, what the heck is this? Why is it outstanding? It's because Steven's an idiot. Anton Stash for Leeds. Ooh, look at this. 24.50. Tino Livramento for Newcastle. Golden Left 19 picking up the Tino. Very nice. Some nice gold. Papis Cisse for Newcastle. Awesome. Thank you, Ark. Matt, where are you doing Sim League? I feel like we've talked about this, but I don't remember. Lazo Kabi. Mayenda. Silver. Hyper Kevin Shade. And a hyper again. Heritage Jokes in Northbrook. And I wanted to do a sim league so bad, but I couldn't find anybody else to do it, which kind of made me sad. What was the setting on? +2 at Torrey Pines. What is a chip onto the green from 40 yards or 40 feet out equal a birdie? I kid. Ooh, got some green to 99. Stan Cullimore for Liverpool. Ollie. I would lose balls in a sim league. 8-foot gimmies? 8 foot? Are you kidding me? Who does 8-foot gimmies? Shot a silver. And all these cards are upside down, and it drives me insane. There's no right side up, upside down. Wave to 199 on the Yesend. Macheda for United. Galazzo, Bergkamp, Dreamcast. That doesn't show you how long ago that was. The Sega Dreamcast was the sponsor on the jerseys. On the kits. Excuse me. Hartman, silver. Rounding things out. So if you're tuning in for the 2026 Topps Chrome Premier League, rewind about 30 minutes. Our schedule was off by about 30 minutes, so we're just wrapping it up now. But it will also be uploaded here onto our YouTube channel for Top Shelf Breaks. Or you can just rewind this live video to tune back and watch it if that is what you are here for. But that's going to do it. 3 boxes, 2026 Topps Chrome Premier League Football. Prizm Pick Your Team sold out? Sweet. We'll do that after the H2. That's going to be at 10 o'clock. Okay, so does that mean everything is sold out? No, we still have Panini Optic? No, Museum Collection. There's 11 spots left there. All right, we'll remove the rest of these. Okay. Since we got ourselves a break in the action, 1 second. Oh, we'll do the optic hobby. We'll do the optic hobby. Okay. Just let me upload these videos, since I royally screwed up time. All right. Okay. Let's see here. How many teams did you buy, Johnny? All right, there's our 10 entries for our single box of Optic Hobby. 1, 2, and 3 for the tiers. 11 times on each list. And if you're just joining us looking for the Premier League 3-box, that is being uploaded to YouTube right now. Or you can rewind about 40 minutes here in the live show, and you can find the start of the break. We were off by, we meaning me, was off about 30 minutes on our time schedule for tonight. 14! Holy moly! The blaster break was over on eBay Live. The hobby was here. So all blasters and mega breaks are more than likely going to be found on our eBay Live stream. And then hobby boxes and the occasional H2 and mega will also be found here. But the blasters for sure are over on eBay Live. There is, yes. Let me see if one second. It's a lot easier to find it on. There is on the app. It will show. Apparently on desktop you can't search it. One second. Let me see if I can find it here. We'll drop it in the chat. No, it's uploaded here. I'll drop it in the chat here under my other username. There we go. I think that has both of them. I can't find the link stream on the desktop version. That's my struggle right now. Oh, well. Okay. We got to get to this if we want to be on time here. All right. Single box of 2025 Donruss Optic Football. It is triple tiered teams, meaning every single team or break spot gets 3 teams. So, there's all the teams. Here's our single box. We'll see what we got inside. Good luck. Here we go. Hey, you bet. Thanks for jumping in, grabbing spots with us. This is your first time, everybody. This is your first time joining us here at Top Shelf. We are here 4 to 5 nights a week, ripping live from our TopShelfBreaks.com, where we have some separate breaks from what we have over on eBay. Yes, the Prizm Football. Derek, are you talking about the eBay Prizm Football or the ones over at TopShelfBreaks.com? Jalen Ramsey blue to 349. Silver Cam Chancellor. eBay, yes. We did earlier. That break is actually in the process of being uploaded to YouTube right now, or if you want to rewind about 30 minutes into this live stream, you will find it. 30 minutes from the beginning, you'll find it. Tara, $2.99. Ooh, nice Jackson Dart. There we go. Mecca Ibuka. These aren't as low numbered as you think they would be compared to what the downtowns usually are. This is the 149. You bet, Derek. Thanks for hopping in, buying spots with us. Yeah, the Premier League and the Prizm are in the process of uploading right now. They'll probably be up in the next half hour. We will have our 10 box of Optic H2 starting in about 15 minutes. That is our final eBay break of the night. And we still have some spots available in a 2-box of Museum Collection. BOGO teams over at TopShelfBreaks.com if you are into the new release from Topps. It is a doozy. Blue Will Howard to 249. Silver Tutu Atwell for the Rams. Blake Group Key on the strength emote to 199 and the muscle. All right. Yeah, 20. All right. Thank you, Mike. Yeah, my whole schedule is off today. I thought all the breaks today for eBay started at 8:30, but they started at 9, so everything is a half hour off. So Prizm was supposed to start at 9, and it started at 8:30. Just eager to get to the punch, apparently. Bailey Quipke. Stephon Diggs, light blue. 349. You see the new spinoff that they're doing for Big Bang Theory? Facial Tootin silver. Very nice for the Jags. Art Monk to 75 on the electric parallel. Barry Kripke's going to be in it. It's Stewart tries to save the universe or fails to save the universe or something like that. Yeah, look it up. But it's based around Stewart, the comic book owner. It's got Brian Posehn in it, and trying to think who else. It's got the guy who plays Barry Kripke. I think it's going to be on HBO Max because it's going to be a little bit off the wall. But it's about like the comic book shop. It does. Which is why I'm excited about it. I still watch reruns of Mr. Show. And I feel like that's the type of humor that we're going to get out of it, so I'm excited about it. Michael Williams. Jordan Addison Orange, $2.99. Woo, Dylan Gabriel green. Look at that. Thank you, Carter. Keandre Lambert-Smith is our auto going to the Chargers. And Brian K. picking up the Keandre Lambert-Smith on the silver to $199. Blue Vernon Davis to $249. And that is going to do it for a single box of 2025 Donruss Optic Football triple tiered teams. All right, we're back on time, I should say, now that I know I'm not rushing to get through things because I can't look at a clock. I'm trying to remember who that was. I'm drawing a blank. All right, down to 10. Down to 10 on the museum collection. All right, I'm going to build this list for our H2 break here. Man, Johnny, you weren't kidding. Holy moly. It's a lot of teams. I got to take a look at this spreadsheet now. Make sure I don't delete teams off of this. Well, I'm like looking at it. I'm like, oh, 30 minutes is a quick turn for a 3 box of Prizm. But I'll do my best. It all worked out. All good. Okay, 32. That's the number we're looking for. There is the possibility of downtowns in this. So we will see if they hit. Okay. So one quick second. We got 5 minutes. I'm going to bring all these bins to the back from everything that we've cracked so far. We'll be right back in 1 second. Ugh. All right. 3 minutes away from an H2 rip. And 10. I see the code for this break spelled out, and all I'm thinking is Homer Simpson. Oh, that's a button I should have on here now. Dang it. I have this button now. Did I replace any others? I think I only did a few. I mostly did songs in this.
Hello there.
All right, folks. We're going to get rocking and rolling. Our final eBay break of the evening. It is 2025 Donruss Optic H2. And we have not just one, not just two, 10 boxes of H2 Donruss Optic in a pick your team style break. There's all of our teams and our usernames from eBay right there. Appreciate each and every one of you for finding us here at Top Shelf. And we're going to dive in looking for some downtowns. They are available here in these H2s, and some Mojo parallels that I believe are numbered to 55. So nice low numbers as well. There'll be 5 of them in here. Good luck. Here we go. Just a small number of packs. 8 packs per box. Far cry from the 20. In the hobby boxes. More about the parallels, more about the chase. This is a half case of the H2s. And there is that Mojo. And they are... So this one is not numbered. I thought they were all numbered. Maybe not. Maybe it's the blue ones that are numbered. Must be the blue ones. Ashton Genty, very nice there for the Raiders. Malachi Stark, silver. Curtis Rourke. The blue Calvin Johnson. This is the 1/55. There we go. I knew it was one of them. Just couldn't figure out who. That's going to the Lions. Detroit Lions going to Shelly. So what's the Super Bowl plans for everybody on Sunday? Nothing? Something? A little in between? Tyler Loop, the kicker-rated rookie. Silver Micah Parsons. Colston Loveland primary colors. Very nice. All right, that is box 1. On to box 2. Design on these boxes is like a D+. Trying to get the packs out. CK was talking about the difference between Optic and Prizm wrappers. I'm starting to agree with him. Shakir silver. Blue Kenneth Walker /55 for the Seahawks. Seattle Seahawks, Michael LaBelle. And a Jalen Milroe. Hey, how about that back to back? Good stuff. Nick Scourton, defensive end. Jackson Dart silver. That's what we like to see. Woo! Very nice. New York Giants. Johnny, is that you? So H2 is going to be, it's definitely going to be more about the parallels. Oh, there's an auto. How about that? Trevor Etienne going to the Carolina Panthers. Johnny again. On card. Very nice. Yeah, the boxes are not guaranteed an auto, but they can hit. They can get the downtowns. They go for, I think, a little less than half of what the hobby boxes go for. But you're guaranteed 5 of these Mojo parallels. And one of them is a blue Mojo that's numbered to 55. And then, obviously the silvers, there's been plenty of them already. And I mean, we can get all sorts of different things. So essentially it's the chase really without the guarantee, and obviously a lot less packs because there's 20 packs in the hobby boxes. There's only 8 of them in here. Yeah, you bet. Thanks for jumping in and grabbing spots with us. Yeah, we are increasing the number of breaks we do a week significantly with the introduction of eBay. So very excited about that. We also have breaks over at TopShelfBreaks.com. Separate from eBay. We have personal boxes available as well if you're curious about anything we have here in the shop. We can rip those open live on air for you. Jimmy Horn Jr. Silver Kyle McCord and a Tyler Shook for the Saints. The Saints, Bowie King with the red Mojo Shook. Oh, the Centennial boxes are incredible. We're going to open one tonight after we get everything else done. I am pumped about it. Mecca Ibuka silver. Very nice for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Johnny once again. See what else we can find here. Matthew Golden Mojo for the Packers. Shedeur Sanders. And something that doesn't want to... There you go. Blake Grupke is our number to 55. The kicker parallel, 12 of 55 for the Saints. All right, we'll sleeve these up before we get to box number 4. Yeah, we have those, the Blackhawk Centennial boxes are available in the Get Personal section at TopShelfBreaks.com. For any of you Hawks fans out there. Lots of chances for some crazy autos. So, Tyson, how far is Lubbock from you? I feel like we've had this conversation. Is it like 3 hours? Two hours. Quinn Ewers for the Dolphins. So is it traditional baptism in traditional church or giant pool baptism? I feel like everybody just does the giant pool baptism where they just dunk the entire body. At least the ones here. It's weird compared to what I'm used to. I grew up in a very traditional church. Travion Henderson, silver for the New England Patriots. Johnny again. Hitting some pretty darn good silver-rated rookies. And a Cam Scattaboo. Maxwell Harrison for the Bills. And our numbered Michael Penix Jr., 43 of 55. That's going to the Atlanta Falcons and Johnny again. Full dunk. See, babies just get the little bowl thing, but the older you get, the more you got to dunk yourself. That's the way I look at it. More to cleanse spiritually. Baptists don't sprinkle. We are at the halfway point, box number 5. I'm probably just going to sit around and watch curling all day tomorrow and be absolutely fine. Honestly, like, when the Olympics are on, like, I enjoy it. I very much enjoy it. I think we still have, we do have some Olympic hobby boxes on the shelf too still. Charles Woodson is our blue 45 of 55. For Charles Woodson, Green Bay Packers. Johnny again. Johnny buying a lot of teams, and it is paying off with a lot of mojo parallels. Terrell Owens silver for the Eagles. Trey Harris red for the Chargers. Tyleik Williams for the Lions. Jaden Higgins for the Texans. Houston. Andres Borregales. Ashton Genty. Keandre Lambert-Smith. All right. Just one auto so far. We will try and change those fortunes. Heading into box 6. Yeah, that makes a lot more sense then. Then you definitely need that full impact. I believe next week, Tuesday, I think. Arian Smith. I'll take a look at the schedule and let you know here in a second. Khalil Mack for the Chargers, 48 of 55. L.A. Chargers. Johnny again. Yeah, let me, I'm pretty sure it's Tuesday. Woody Mark silver for the Texans. Tyler Shuck. Cleo Mullins. Tez Johnson silver. And a Shedeur Sanders red. Very nice for the Cleveland Browns. Johnny again. Terrence Ferguson, the Rams, going to Cree. Yeah, let me see here. I got the schedule pulled up. Yeah, we don't break on weekends. But the 10-box half case, the second half of this case, Tuesday at 8:30 Central. So this one is, you'll see in the description up top, DOH 2-1. That will be DOH 2-2. Crash and police chase. Well, it's like how they used to do them live on TV until they're like, yeah, people end up dying in gnarly crashes. We can't show that on live TV. Craziest real crime? Remember when A&E used to be like boring art shows? Nick Eamon. Far from that these days. Devin Neal Silver. Isaac Tesla red. Ooh, nice My House. Cam Ward. Travis Hunter red there for the Jags. Johnny. Trey Harris blue for the Chargers. That's going to be 52 of 55. I feel like we're hitting a lot of blue Charger parallels. Tedero McMillan, that's your offensive rookie of the year. Josh Allen silver. Abdul Carter. Shamar Stewart red for the Bengals. Crime in progress. So that basically is the resurrection of PD Live. Remember that was there for a bit? It was like Cops, but it was live. And I think somebody got shot on camera, and they were like, yeah, we can't do this anymore. Three boxes to go, folks. I'm gonna have to check it out. I don't even know if I get A&E anymore. I feel like I tune into like the same 4 channels every single time I turn the TV on. Jalen Noel. Cam Scattaboo. Isaiah Likely is a numbered 41 of 55. The eBay Prizm? You asked that already. There's a Dylan Gabriel auto. And a Trey Harris to 25. Ty Felton silver. Yeah, I've got DirecTV. DirecTV got rid of the dishes, and now it's just like a stick, like a Amazon Fire Stick. And it's cheap when you tie it to your cell phone bill if you got AT&T. Carson Schwessinger, that is the defensive rookie of the year. Woody Marks, silver for Houston. DJ Giddens, red mojo. There's some Colson Loveland. Tommy Malott for the Raiders. Yeah, like internet, phone, and TV for me is like, I think $190. Like cell phone, not landline, because who the heck has that these days? Two boxes to go. So you gotta download the Pluto TV app. You got those 24/7 channels of all that stuff. A Chatters win? Let's do a Chatters win. Were you going to stop by here tonight? I feel like I was going to show you how to do these Excel things for the eBay breaks. Box number 9. Riley Leonard, Blue Mojo. Oladejo. Jahad Campbell, silver. Demetrius Knight Jr. for the Bengals. Isaac Tesla. Oh, is that why all the lights were on when I got here? Mason Graham silver. Like, I pull up and all the lights are on. I'm like, is somebody here? I was so confused. Oh, Tesla's a blue. 32 of 55 for the Lions. I was gonna say that has to be your jam. Last box. His dad is Niccolo. What's that mean? Michael Williams for the Niners. Silver Jackson Hawes. Red Jalen Royals. Red Tyler Warren for the Colts. Our blue is a Dalton Schultz for the Texans, 35 of 55. Elijah Arroyo, silver. Jarquez Hunter, red. And Nico Collins. So, lots of parallels. No downtown. There's another half of this case that is going to be ripped on Tuesday. You can find over on eBay under DOH2-2 at Top Shelf Breaks Cards on eBay. But that is going to do it for now on 10 boxes of 2025 Donruss Optic H2. Oh, that. You're on a delay, so like I move on and then you pull me back in. Yeah, I was expecting more autos. Maybe not. We don't open a ton of H2. Okay. That brings us back to our... Apparently not. I guess the blue is just the numbered. And it's just the blues and the silvers and the reds. Which I wasn't quite expecting, but... All right, we're at 10 on the Museum Collection Baseball Dual Box BOGO Tiered Teams break. 10 spots left. We're going to do 3 mega boxes of Panini Optic Football next. Yeah, box just says autographs. Look for autographs. Doesn't guarantee it. And then look for ultra rare inserts. Really, it kind of reads like it's the exclusive Mojo parallels, really, that it comes down to. Oh, here we go. Randomly inserted cards. Base hollow blue mojo, number to 55. Rated rookies autographs, number to 350. RPS autographs, number to 350. On average, non-base cards are included approximately one in every pack. So yeah, it's definitely more on the mojos than anything else. Yes, I'll run EB Dub right now. We'll get that now, Carter. Hold on. Hold on. Thank you, Johnny. Thanks for jumping in, buying spots with us. All right, we're doing an EB dub on our 4-box of Prizm over at TopShelfBreaks.com. Here's our 15 entries. People got a chance at the Jags, Pats, Falcons, Cardinals, Jets, and Raiders. Or they're going into a dual blaster triple-tiered team of 2025 Prizm Football. So let's see who gets what. We're going to roll the dice 10 times. Good luck. Jeffrey down to Brian. And there are your teams. List is ready. Thank you, Carter. Appreciate you, sir. All right, now we're going to get to our 3 mega boxes. So give us 1 second to get that set up. Down to 8. Down to 8 on our museum collection. Can you get 2 teams per spot in that museum collection? Triple tier team? Yeah. For some lucky megas. Try and find a downtown. All right, let's get to it. Here's our 10 entries on this one. Tier 1, Tier 2, Tier 3. Everybody getting 3 teams. Let's find out who's getting what. Every list 11 times. Couple of combo spots down there in the 3rd tier, including Cardinals, Jets, and Rams, Falcons. All righty. There's our teams. It's Mega Box time. It is 3 Mega Boxes of 2025 Donruss Optic Football in a triple tier team style. 3 teams per spot from right over here. So we're looking for some downtowns. We're looking for some big hits. We'll see if we can find them. We'll at least have a patch or an auto in each of these boxes. Good luck. Here we go. Got the red hyper parallels as a part of this release of Optic. Here we go. Dylan Gabriel, first year fresh. Been a lot of Dylan Gabriel tonight across all the product we've been opening. Like an odd amount. Trey Amos, red hyper. RJ Harvey, red hyper. Silver, Jameson Williams. Hyper, Jalen Lane. Let's say, wait a minute. Had a commander. It's a different commander. All right, there is box 1. Let's leave up these hypers and this silver JMO. Oh. 10:45. It's been nonstop with the packs, which is always fun. Just never ends. I think that's the fun of eBay, too. Not waiting for spots to fill, you know, like the auctions are over, all the spots are there. People waiting for you to rip. It's game time. See what we got. Oh! Get out of here. Jamarcus Russell? What is this from? They had Jamarcus Russell sign in a 2025 product? Are you kidding me? Kyle K. What in the world? Oh my gosh. Oh. I have no words for this. Did somebody just Google like top Raiders draft picks and they said, you know what? We're going to reach out to Jamarcus Russell. Oh, man. I'll fetch a whopping $2. Oh, I'm sorry. That made my night. Oh. Dang Bigsby Silver. Well, they've been holding on to those stickers for 10 years. Oh, probably longer than that. 15 years. Oh, man. That's amazing. That is amazing. Oh, all right. Last box. Phenom, Quinn Ewers for the Dolphins. Going to Kyle K. Tez Johnson, red. Hyper. Jackson Dart, red for the Giants. Kyle K. Kyle picking up Plenty. Hey, Carl, how are you? Rocket Parallel, Chase Brown. Cooper Kupp, silver. Pat Bryant, red. And that is going to do it. 3 boxes, and boy, oh boy. Last thing I thought I was pulling that was Jamarcus Russell, but here we are. That'll do it. Thank you, everybody. Okie dokie. We are going to get into 4 boxes of Prizm Football next. Pick your team break over at topshelfbreaks.com. So Upper Deck came out with a 2026 Centennial for the 100th anniversary of the Blackhawks. It's 15 packs, 9 cards per pack. Comes with 2 autographs on average, and then I believe a patch card as well. But the checklist itself is crazy. Absolutely crazy. Literally everybody from Blackhawks history has signed in this product. Everybody. It is hands down one of the wildest checklists I've ever seen for a team specific product. Especially for something that guarantees as many autos as this does. They're going for $150 a piece. We do have them on the Get Personal section at topshelfbreaks.com as well. Yeah, we've got 9 of them? Yeah, 9 of them. All righty, time to see who's getting the Giants as a freebie team in a 4-box break of Prizm Football. 25 of you bought teams outright. We're going to roll the dice. 8 times, name on top after 8 wins it. The Giants. And it is Tyson. Tyson and his Chargers spot. Yeah, like I looked at the list and I'm like, oh yeah, this is gonna suck. It's not gonna have anybody. And then it was like, oh, it's got everybody. Like literally everybody. It's nuts. All righty. All righty. All righty. We're back into some Panini Prizm, this time 4 boxes of Panini Prizm Football in a pick-your-team style break. Congratulations to Tyson. His Chargers spot gets him the Giants for free. So we're looking for 2 autos per box, 4 silver Prizms per box, and hopefully some big hits along the way. Good luck. Here we go. Nice Cam Ward. Kendre Miller for the Saints. $249. No, Russell Wilson. Wrong Giants QB. Mike Vrabel silver. Donovan Jackson to 200 for the Vikings. Excuse me. Ooh, Super Bowl fractor. James Cook to 60. 15 of 60. For the Bills, Mike V. Derrick Henry silver. Geno Stone silver. Jackson Dart prismatic. Pigskin parallel Tajay Spears. Emeka Ibuka silver. Blue Ice Derwin James to 99. And our first, oh, look at this. Odell Beckham Jr. for the Giants. Number to 149. Not exactly who you expect to see for the Giants, but there you go. Tyson. Picking up the sensational signatures, OBJ. Bro probably doesn't need to do a single thing for the rest of his life. That's probably how it's going. His Bitcoin shot back up today after it tanked. Not sure what it was bought at when he asked for it in his salary, but it was also a while ago. Walter Nolan for the Cardinals to 75. Cardinals going to Jeffrey O. Colston Loveland silver. Very nice. Going to the Bears. Mike V. The Butte. The 10th overall selection in 2025. Chop Robinson to 149. Oh. 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 Hit the music. Woo! It's a rookie. Tataroa McMillan Color Blast. The Panthers, Jeffrey O. The case hit has been found. Congratulations. What a hit. What a hit. Tet McMillan. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. DeAndre Swift silver, Ricky Pearsall 225, and a Marquise Brown, Hollywood Brown for the Chiefs. That's two wide receivers we probably didn't expect to get autos of. The Chiefs going to Jose. Picking up the Hollywood Brown. Don't know if we're going to be able to beat box 1. Bryce Young to 230 on the Blue Wave. Man. We are just hitting case hit after case hit after case hit. Vernon Davis, 249. Malik Neighbors, silver fractal. We should at least try. Try we must, try we shall. Box 2. Silver Andrew Van Ginkel for the Vikings. Blue Ice Ron Jaworski to 225. Ooh, Calvin Ridley, that's going to be low numbered to 25. 20 of 25 for the Titans. And John S. Picking up the Calvin Ridley. Travion Henderson auto. Hey, that's pretty darn good right there, too. Box 2 off to a good start as well. Patriots going to Tyson. Tyson, the Travion Magnet, as he likes to call himself, picks up another. Silver TJ Hawkinson. Calvin Ridley to 230. Jackson Dart base. Calvin Johnson to 60 on the Super Bowl Fractor. 13 of 60. Lamar Jackson all-purpose silver. Tony Pollard silver for the Titans. Jalen Milroe pigskin to 180. And a Kenneth Grant for the Dolphins. Dolphins going to Tyson. Not going to be numbered. On the Kenneth Grant. Stack 2 in box 2. Marquise Brown, orange, 249. Jamie Sherwood, Fractal, Caleb Williams, silver. Optic, Phil Maffa, 275 for the Dallas Cowboys. Jalen Walker, silver for the Falcons. Hines Ward to 230 for the Steelers. On the blue wave. Cam Ward base. Ramondre Stevenson, red wave to 149 for the Patriots. That is box 2. Box 3. So I believe there are Patrick Mahomes autos in Prizm. I'm 99% sure. This is like the first product he came back to sign or something. I feel like there's a Patrick Mahomes signature collection. Blue Eyes, Greg Rousseau to 99. Silver Buda Baker. Jaden Higgins to 180 on the Pigskin Parallel. Orange, Josh Jacobs, 249. Patrick Surtain, Lockdown. L'Jarius Sneed, silver for the Titans. Purple Ice Quinn Ewers. That is number 225. Sneaky cards. Not sure how many spots are left in the museum collection. We were at 8. Tajay Spears on the Super Bowl Fractor 45 of 60 for the Titans and John S. Titans have had a decent amount of low-numbered parallels in these boxes. Jalen Royals for the Kansas City Chiefs. Chiefs going to Jose. Picking up the rookie wideout. Very nice. Troy Aikman, silver. Alec Pierce, 249. Andrew Van Ginkel, orange wave to 65 for the Vikings. Jackson Dart. Saquon Barkley, silver. For the Eagles. Eagles are going to Kyle K. Dave Casper for the Vikings. J.J. McCarthy. Pigskin to 180. And an R.J. Harvey for the Broncos. The auto for the Broncos going to Carter. Picking up the rookie running back. Second round pick. Couple of decent autos in box number 3. Zach Bond, 200. Michael Wilson, blue wave, 230. Prismatic silver, Colston Loveland. That is box 3. We move on to box 4, our final box in this break. And hopefully it's a good one. I just knocked all the boxes on the floor. They were all stacked like Jenga bricks on top of the garbage. Green Optic Trey Harris to 75. Chargers going to Tyson. Ilekeo Manor for the Titans going to John. A silver auto. Auto number 1 already found. David Montgomery silver. Cameron Kitchens to 180. Jalen Noel to 99. Travis Hunter silver for the Jags. And Jeff. Derwin James silver. Mason Taylor 249. And a throwback. Holy moly. Chris Dishman. That's also going to go to the Titans via the Oilers. Wow. Ooh, we got a nice low number. Aiden Hutchinson to 15. 11 of 15 for the Lions and Tyson. On the Aiden Hutchinson. Good stuff. Braylon Allen to 200. Sam Darnold silver fireworks. Get these sleeved up before our final run here of box 4. Final stack of packs. Still a couple more breaks we have to get to tonight, including our EB dub break of 2 blasters of Prizm. And hopefully Chris Carter, 125. Some museum collection, depending on where that is at on the board. Joe Mixon, silver. Braden Fiskey to 225 on the purple ice. Yes, I got you down, Carter. I remembered. Jackson Dart base. Purple wave, Chris Godwin, or blue wave, Chris Godwin. Wow, don't know my colors. To 230. Marshawn Lattimore locked down for the Commanders. Roma Dunze, silver for the Bears. Chuba Hubbard, 249. And a silver emergent Tyler Warren for the Colts. And that right there is going to do it for 4 boxes of 2025 Panini Prizm Football. And boy, were they a good one, especially because we had this. All right, we'll get these sleeved up. We'll bring them to the back. Okay. Let's see where we're at on the dash. Still at 8 on the museum collection. Not quite sure that one's going to fill tonight, but we're going to get the EB Dub Blasters and get that going. Alrighty. Feel like I'm starting to lose my voice. Doing too much talking tonight. Here's our 10 spots in this one. A dual blaster of 2025. Triple tiered team. Tier 1, Tier 2, and Tier 3. We'll randomize up 13 times on each list. There we go. Fresh off tonight's EB Dub, it is 2 blasters of 2025 Panini Prizm Football, and we have triple-tiered teams, meaning every single spot in this break gets 3 teams. We're looking for some big hits and some small boxes. Good luck. Here we go. We got 8 spots left in that museum collection. Not sure if we're going to sell it out tonight. So that may get rolled over to Tuesday with CK. See what we got. Vita Vea, Woody Marks. Museum sold out. Kevin Winston Jr., silver. Vince Ferragamo. Jalen Johnson and TJ Sanders. Rounding out box number 1. Bucky Irving orange. Trey Harris orange. Russell Wilson. Jalen Royals. I believe that's the alt art for Jalen Royals. Could be wrong. I'm pretty sure he's got another. Look. Who's got the Chiefs? Guy's got the Chiefs. Tua, Iziraku, and Cameron Jordan. Rounding things out for 2 boxes of 2025 Panini Prizm Football. All right, museum collection sold out, so we're going to get to that. Mm-hmm. All right, let's get into some museum. 2 boxes right here. 15 names, a lot. Tyson, this came real close to being personal boxes for you. 16 times on each list. And there's the teams. Our final break of the evening. It is 2025 Topps Museum Collection Baseball. It is 2 boxes and BOGO tiered teams. There's those teams right over there to the right of the screen. We're looking for 1 on-card autograph, 1 autograph relic, and 1 additional relic. Good luck, everybody. Here we go. Just 1 pack per box. Nice and simple. Three base, Cam Smith for the Astros, Sammy Sosa for the Cubs, and Vlad Guerrero Jr. for the Blue Jays. And then our numbered cards, George Brett to 99 for the Kansas City Royals. Jackie Robinson to 150. The relic, Teoscar Hernandez for the Dodgers to 99. Dodgers going to Tyson. The auto, Michael Harris the second to 199 for the Braves. Going to Tyson. And our patch auto for the Seattle Mariners, Cal Raleigh to 299 on the dual patch auto. The Mariners going to Tyson. The home run king in the AL. And box 2. Ooh, this is a very thick. Oh my gosh. I think we got an extra card. An extra auto. Color me confused. We will see how it goes. All right, Paul Skeens to 150 for the Pirates. Ellie De La Cruz to 199 for the Reds. Shohei Ohtani. And Ozzie Smith. I think we got ourselves an extra hit, folks. I'm going to go from the bottom on this one because I don't know for sure what we're looking at here. Oh, look at this. Pete Alonso, 2 of 5. And unfortunately, it's got a chunk out of the side of the card missing. But 2 of 5 for the Mets. Going to Tyson. I believe that's the sponsor patch. Momentous Materials, Pete Alonso, excuse me. Momentous Materials Jumbo Patch Relic. I think it's like New York Presbyterian Hospital. My guess is it's the jersey sponsor for him on the sleeve. But there's like a giant bump on the corner there. You can see the white. It's really frustrating. I mean, the card's out of 5. All right, we'll go from these. Oh, look at this. Okay. So we got the quad on the top. Jose Ramirez, 43-49 for the Guardians, going to CK. CK, primary pieces, 3 jerseys and a bat. And that brings us to what should be our on-card auto. And it is, and another Met, David Wright, 10/25. The Mets legend third baseman. The Mets and Tyson again. Very nice. And our bonus. Oh, what? Oh. Relic auto, David Ortiz, 4/5. I don't even know what to hit.
And boom goes the dynamite.
We'll call that one. Another momentous material, this one autographed, game used. Red Sox, CK. David Ortiz. Wow. Very nice. Museum collection. Always a good rip. Never disappoints, that is for sure. That's 2 boxes. 2025 Topps Museum Collection Baseball. Okie dokie. So the only thing left here is this. This is a personal for myself. So we're going to rip this. As the last thing we do tonight. See what we can find. So let's hop back. And see what we got. 9 cards per pack, 15 packs per tin. I don't think I've ever opened an Upper Deck product here, or outside of, I take that back. Goodwin Champions. What is fancy box? No idea what to expect. Like 0 idea. Well, we'll find out together. One insert or parallel per pack. It's a very basic, very basic stock on the cards. Nothing over the top. I was going to say, what are the parallels? Because nothing's really numbered. Oh, it must be this yellow. See, I don't even know what I'm looking at. There's auto number 1. That is Brent Seabrook. Okay. Okay. Scores triple OT goal in Western Conference quarterfinal. I remember that. Oh, what a game that was. Very nice. Brent Seabrook. On card. Ooh, Madhouse Materials. Alex DeBrincat. Madhouse Materials. Like literally everybody is in this. Game used. Game used jersey for the Cat. Record holder, Stan Mikita. Jeremy Roenick, Marty Turco. Still looking for one auto. The orange parallel. That's numbered to 125 on the Patrick Kane. Very nice. Patrick Kane, gold. What's gold mean? It's got to be another parallel. It's not numbered. Bobby Orr, yellow. Corey Crawford. Is it just one parallel per or one numbered parallel per box? Dennis Savard. Ransad. Ilya Mikachev. He's one of the new ones, isn't he? Yeah. Mikiev. I honestly, I don't even know. Ilya Mikiev. Also on card. Is this the Russian dude that stayed overseas that they drafted? I think it might be. I gotta look him up now. See if he's a nobody or somebody. Darren Pang. All right. That was fun, Rip. New Hawk. Classic Hawk. Good stuff. All righty. Well, that is going to do it for us here this evening. It has been a busy night. It has been nonstop for the last 4 hours. Ripping packs, having some fun with them. Do appreciate each and every one of you hanging out with us here late into the Friday evening, into the wee hours of Saturday. Hopefully everybody has a fantastic weekend, enjoying the festivities for the Super Bowl or whatever else you have going on. But we'll be back on Tuesday with CK and some more eBay breaks and maybe some stuff over at TopShelfBreaks.com. So be on the lookout for that. And we will talk to you then. So until then, have a good one. Take care.